Now, you all probably have wondered, is there a job where I can just lay in bed, in my pajamas, have no boss, no office, just you and your screen? Now, do I have the job for you? Trading on the market. So now, you probably saw a TikTok or overheard a conversation about if a stock is low or high. Now, I'll be talking to you about trading on the stock market. My name is Brian Lee, and I have studied and followed the market for about a year now. And I'll be talking to you about three main types of stocks to trade from. Now, the first stock is a common stock, as well as diversified stock and alternative stocks. So now this will lead into a common stock. So now this is the most basic form of a stock, which is a common stock. And for instance, Amazon. Amazon is considered a common stock because it's just its own company. So now, in the book, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, published in 2006, he explains that common stocks give shareholders a stake in a company's earnings. So now, this means that if I buy a stock now and later on it increases in price, and I sell it, I would gain a profit because it depends on the stock's performance. So now this will appeal to its long-term growth. Now, trading from just one common stock can be a little risky. So now this will lead into diversified stocks. So now diversified stocks are a little less risky, and they minimize your risk, and they spread your investment from multiple companies. So now, according to the article Beginner's Guide to Asset Allocation, Diversification, and Rebalancing by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, diversification reduces exposure to any single investment and helps protect against market volatility. So now, an example of diversified stocks are mutual funds as well as ETFs. Now, ETFs represent electronically traded funds, and this will have multiple common stocks combined into one fund to trade from to minimize your risk. Now, an example of an ETF is the TOPT ETF, and this is the top 20 stocks run in the US. And on the top left of the screen, it's the market price, as well as how the stock was doing throughout the day. And diversification leads to a safer form of trading, but some people might want a more riskier option for trading, which will lead into alternative stocks. So now, this is a less traditional way of trading, and in a random walk down Wall Street published in 2019, economist Burton Malkiel discusses how alternative investments can offer opportunities but also pose higher risk due to volatility. So now some examples of alternative stocks are emerging markets, as well as crypto companies and commodities such as your silver, gold, oil, or other agricultural products. So now alternative stocks are a little riskier, but they can also lead to high reward profits. So now whether you go for the common stock or the safer option, or even a bold alternative, knowing these three types of stocks will help you become a better trader overall. So now, trading can be exciting as well as profitable, but this also needs education, discipline, as well as respect for the risk. So now I've talked about what a common stock is, which is just one singular company, as well as diversified stocks, which are mutual funds, ETFs, which combine multiple companies into one fund, as well as alternative stocks, which give a more riskier option to your trade. Now, once you see a TikTok about a trader trading on the market, now you'll be able to know what is going on and maybe explore more of the market yourself. Thank you all for watching, or thank you all for listening, sorry.